here. My name is Leah, yeah, as you guys know. And today I'm doing my daily day at the barn. So this is my vlog. Actually, this is my night routine as it is just night. And so my daily night routine consists of me going to the barn, obviously. So I will come down here to feed Flora. So this is Flora, my Alcatiki mare. If you guys do not know her, she is somewhat a rescue. I rescued her from the South of Rescue. She was an abused horse a really long time ago. So every day I will just make sure she gets her daily feed. As you guys can see, she gets her daily feed twice every day. And just before I do get her ready, I'll give her some water because, before we go for a ride. Then before we go, I'll just come over here to put her halter on. So this is her halter. It's a really nice halter. I won it at a show with her. So all my horses have their own halters. Some I buy. Most of our halters that I use, I have won their halters. Like their halters have been won. And so over here, there's just this nice little tacking up area where I will bring Flora. Before we go for a ride. Every night I mostly like to go for some night rides, and before I get her tacked up, I will just groom her and clean out her hooves. I will clean out her hooves before and after I go for a ride. So after I have done her chores, I will just go ahead and I have to do her I have to put on everything, so then after that, I will just make sure that I get on her saddle. Normally I will use a wilderness saddle, but today I'm just using a brown jumping saddle. We will not be doing any jumping at all, but I just have it. Then Judy over here will watch my horse while I will go over and change into my boots. So first things first, I will have to go ahead and put on my helmet. As you can tell, I have my helmet on now. Then I will need to go ahead and put on my boots. Right now I'm using some white boots. I could wear some brown boots, but I don't really know what boots I'm gonna wear. I'm just gonna wear these ones. I feel like running, but I don't think I should because it would scare the horses. I also just decided to put on some longer, nice. Then this one girl decided to come up to me. She rides at the barn. Her name was Emma. Yeah. Then I just hopped onto Flora. I had to make sure that I got her warmed up before I tightened the saddle. Normally Flora does not puff out, so I've never planned on her puffing out. So it's easier for me just to warm her up around here and not have to go to an arena. I can just warm her up around in this little area. Then I will get off her and just make sure that the girth and everything is all tightened, just to make sure that she hasn't puffed out. Maybe once she's puffed out, and that was when I was younger and I did not know to tighten the saddle and everything, so I didn't. And then there were some people over here just taking some pictures. I didn't really want to ruin their photo shoot. They had someone taking pictures for them. So yeah, my daily routine just kind of consists of me riding Flora at night and then putting her away practically, doing chores, putting her away, riding her. I don't do very much. Today, as you guys can see, I just decided to go for a nice night ride. We just went down the roads down into the valley, or the grape wine places. Flora definitely felt like going down to Steve's and Marley's, which is where her Steve's is where her baby is homed. So she likes going and visiting her every once in a while because one of my friends named Jessica Rosestone, she decided to adopt Flora's foal, and so she did. Yeah, so this is Flora, and her foal's name well, I don't quite know what Jess has named her because she's kind of changed her name a couple of times. I believe it's Carrot or Baby Carrot, and she just calls her Carrot or something. But yeah. So Flora's show name is, well, her barn name is Carrot Angel, and the baby's name is Carrot Cake, but she's planning on changing it to Baby Carrot or something like that. Yeah, so me and Flora will just go on a nice little trail ride. Sometimes I might go on a trail ride with a friend, or maybe I'll take the trailer somewhere else to go on trail rides, but it is dark out, so I wouldn't go too far from the barn just in case it starts getting super dark or an accident happens, since it is dark out. Normally I will wear a really bright shirt. Right now I'm wearing this, it's not very, a bright shirt, but I'm not riding on any roads right now. I'm riding in the fields. So yeah, it's pretty easy just to ride in the fields. We'll go for walks, we'll go for canters, we'll go for trots, we'll go for maybe even a gallop. I rarely do take her for a gallop. Sometimes I'll take her for a cross-country lope. That's what I just call it because, nobody really has named it. They probably have, I just don't know it. I'll take her over some jumps, like we'll jump over some pipes. Maybe even go under some balconies or something, just getting her used to the wilderness. And not to mention that it is quite scary going in between these grapevines because they do move. They are vines. You can trip on them. Obviously, I make sure that I definitely do watch her. I'll come down here into the vineyard garden is what it is called. There are so many beautiful places to go and hang. But my mom's sister lives up here. So yeah, I'll come up and it's like my mom's sister. Well, my aunt is named Agentha. I'll come up here and hang out with Bjorn and my aunt Agentha. As you guys can see, Flora has decided to stop. She wanted to eat, or there was some water in the barrel, and she wanted to drink it, but I didn't really want her to drink it. She started going at a full gallop then, but don't worry, guys, I slowed her down. Then, since I helped out with this garden, I asked if Flora could go out and eat some flowers. Flora loves to eat flowers. That's one of the reasons why I named her Flora, because it just it reminds me of flowers. And one of my friends had a pony named Flora, and it was a cream color just like this. So yeah. So I just let her eat some flowers for a little while. She didn't really eat any. It was surprising. She did eat the tips of them. As you guys can see, she was eating the tips. But then after a while, it had been like 15 minutes or so. It just didn't look like that on camera. But then she wanted to run home. Obviously, we're not supposed to run our horses home, but it's okay to run them towards home. I guess that's what I've heard. I don't really do it too much. But tonight, there was a storm coming in. And it was actually a really pretty night because in the far away you could see some lightning. I unfortunately didn't get to catch any on camera. But yeah, so I was thinking about going for a trail ride with her, like a longer trail ride, maybe up to Steve so we could go visit her baby. But I thought, it's too late for that. Flora saw this little jump and decided to go over it. She kind of missed it. She was shaking like crazy, but maybe it was just because she was kind of scared. I chilled her down for a little while, and we decided just to run home. Then when we got closer to home, I walked her. We trotted up a little bit, but that was because it wasn't technically home, I guess. But yeah, we were practically home. And then after this, I had just untacked her and put her away. So yeah, that's my daily night routine. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy my vlogs. This will probably be the first series of my vlogs. Yeah, so this was mine and Flora's nighttime routine. As I said, after this, I'm just going to end the video, and I will be untacking Flora and putting her away. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Bye, guys.